Hello again and welcome to another deer stalking gear review. We're back again with me, Harry, and Tom. We're here today talking about the Crenova Trail Camera, as you can see right here. We have been using this for a couple of years out on sort of various farms and estates to sort of track deer movements, do general sort of survey work. And Tom's, you certainly used a couple of these before.
Yeah, so I was recommended one by a friend of mine probably about 3 years ago, and I really like it. I then persuaded Harry to buy one. So should I feel guilty for persuading you, or do you quite like it, or what?
I mean, I think it does everything you need from a trail camera, doesn't it? Really. Yeah. You set it up. The settings are very easy. The menus are good. They work. The quality is, you're not going to produce a film with it, but it's all you really need. You can perfectly identify deer with it. I mean, I've only really used it in woodland and in sort of quite close field settings, and it seems to do the job really well.
And do you use the photo or the video setting, or both?
I use the video setting.
Do you?
Yeah. I think it's because you can kind of pause the videos and you can take stills from it. So I find that quite handy. I would say that the screen that you get on it is not the best. You can't really see very much on that. The video looks a lot worse quality on the screen than it does when you get it back and pop it into a computer.
I definitely agree, because the first few times I put it out, I would just check on there and be like, have I got anything? No, okay, I'll wipe the card. And then there were a few times I did that and I was like, how am I not catching anything? It was only when you then take the card out, plug it into something better, and you can see, if it's something just lurking in the corner, you're like, okay.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
Yeah.
And it comes with, I think that one complaint is that it comes with a ratchet strap, or like a sort of strap with it. It's not very big, so if you're dealing with like big beech trees or oaks or something like that and you want to get all the way around it, you could I'd recommend getting a bigger ratchet strap, because I find myself constantly there trying to stretch around something that it won't go. But no, I mean, I've only really ever used this one, and to be fair, I can't ever say I've really wanted for anything more. It seems to do the job fine. The battery life is good. A couple of weeks kind of thing. Put it out, leave it, come back and pick it up, and seems to be sort of sensitive enough to pick up animals, but not not constantly getting sort of leaves and stuff like that. So that element.
Well, it's got good. 3 sensitivity adjustment levels on it as well, which I mean, I didn't find a massive difference between all of them. It's not as though on high you all of a sudden you're going to pick up every last gust of wind, but there is, if you do find it's picking up like branches blowing in front of it, then you can kind of tone it down a bit. Yeah. I really liked, and it might just be me because I'm kind of pessimistic about the human race, but you can set a password on it, so like a numerical code, so that actually if someone does go and pinch it, then it's pretty much useless to them, because unless they know that code, they can't see your photos, they can't then use it, so it's basically just worthless. Pretty much exactly the same as Harry. Really like it. Like the fact it's got a screen. I've got a couple of other cheaper trail cameras that either don't have screens or don't take quite as high resolution photos. I think it advertises itself as being able to take 4K photos, which I mean, I guess they probably are. It's powered by AA batteries. I can't remember exactly how many it takes. It's like 10 or 12 or something. And as Harry said, they last forever basically. It's not the screen. Having the screen and all the buttons and user interface in here is great, but it's not the kind of thing you'd sit there and literally, as we just said, to scroll through one by one. But it's nice if you happen to be walking past it and you think, I wonder if it's caught anything, you can quickly have a look. Does photo and video, which is quite nice, which again, some of the other cheaper trail cameras I've got don't. Out of all the trail cameras I've got, I think it's probably the most reliable one, because I put, when I was road testing another one, which we might do a video on at some point, and I put the two of them side by side, and this one picked up deer more reliably than the other one did, which is quite interesting. What did we say? I think they were about, I think we managed to get ours for about 60 quid off Amazon. I think they're now about 80 quid, but you do get a free SD card with it. I don't think you can go wrong with it.
No, I was going to say, you know, if you're recommending someone, I was going to recommend someone just to have a trail cam for general picking up stalking, not one that, like, you know, these fancy ones that link back to your phone and kind of straight. If you just want like a sort of traditional trail camera, you know, for the money, I don't think you can go far wrong. And they've got, I think this has got quite good reviews on Amazon.
Yeah.
I think, you know, I totally agree with all of the sort of positive things people say about them. So yeah, I think we would definitely recommend, if you are looking for a trail cam, then you can't go too far wrong with this one.
No.
But thank you very much for watching another video, and we'll catch you again on the next one.